Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Szoboszlai gets across and deals with it. Chouameni.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Thuram. Saliba does well to get it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Bruno Guimaraes. Valverde. Chouameni. And it's Shaw. Valverde. Potw. And it's Walker. It's Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. And it's Valverde.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Llorente ventures forward. Bruno Guimaraes. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick. That's a quick free kick. Llorente receives it in a wide position. Hangs in a cross. Deftly away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Spain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point...
And the shots! Goal! Spain! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Valverde, it's a searching pass. Llorente spots it and intercepts. And he's in on goal. Vinicius Junior! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. It's a good spell of possession, this. Showing good feet. Good read, needed to be. And he's gone looking for safety. The ball has bounced loose now. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Chance for a shot! It's run loose, and again! And that's in! A goal at a really telling moment! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
The Netherlands cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Chouameni. Bellingham.
Knocks it into space. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Vinicius Junior tries to play it through. Rafinha. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Szoboszlai. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Shaw. Great vision. Bellingham. Bruno Guimaraes looking to add to his goal. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Llorente. He's had it taken off him. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Shaw. That has been slung wide. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nicely weighted ball. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Dembele.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. And this is Dembele. And he gets rid in a hurry. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Shaw. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Thinks about the shot. Bellingham is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 20.
And it's Mendes. Now the delivery. Oh, great leap! And again! It's a goal! The Netherlands are level! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cambio de jugadores.
The Netherlands have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Towering header! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Just eases him off the ball. Szoboszlai. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Szoboszlai. Hakimi. Szoboszlai. Now this could be a chance. Shot at goal! Goal! Spain! And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. And Hakimi.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
All hands on deck for this one. Szoboszlai with the short one. Kvaratskhelia. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 15.
So our quest to find the winner continues. The Netherlands did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Potw. Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Punched away. Referee's given a throw. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neves. He's having a pop! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Nuno Mendes. Chouameni. And it's Hakimi. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Shoots!
Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
The Netherlands with the lead. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Szoboszlai scooting forward. And he's had it nicked away. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist?
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Can he finish?
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Walker gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Out of play for a goal kick. Mbappe. Vitinha. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that's aimed into the middle. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
I think we're just about done here.
Yildiz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's that. The Netherlands have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Solot picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game, Peter, and what a result. Give me this every week, please. So many times I'm thinking, okay, that's got to be it. But so much late drama, and at a time when it's very tough on both body and mind.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So what can they make of this?
That was lovely, that.
Hakimi. Valverde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Soboslai. He's got away. Hakimi did well to stay calm there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to get it clear. Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, nicely intercepted. Now he's off and running. Tchouaméni.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes making good progress on the right-hand side. Rafinha. And it's Hakimi. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Hakimi plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. But they've got it again. For Valverde. Knocks it out wide. Aimed at the far side. Saliba can get it clear.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Hakimi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Goes for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Llorente. He has a look up. Bruno Guimaraes! Goal, the Netherlands!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The Netherlands are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Vinicius Junior, spread to the right. He won't be happy with that one. Nuno Mendes, a probing pass. Potw gets over and intercepts. Tchouaméni. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. And it's Guimaraes. Thuram receives it in a good position here, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Guimaraes. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And it's Mendes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. The Netherlands just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So right back into the action.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Thuram. It's a searching pass, and there's green grass ahead of him. Courtois claims comfortable. Konate. Oh, can he get onto this? Nuno Mendes. Konate. And it's Llorente. Knocks it into space. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Szoboszlai tries to play it through. Llorente picks it up out wide.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Courtois trying to keep this in. The ball goes in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Valverde. It's a chance for Spain to break. He's having a hit! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. The Netherlands just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Chouameni, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Hakimi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Thuram.
And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El
The
dorsal
two
11,
coaches are
el
signalling
dorsal
changes
6,
here, both at the same
el
time.
dorsal 7, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 19. Serán
The Netherlands
sustituidos por
are, of course,
el
in a
dorsal
position to
18,
go to the bench
el
should the
dorsal
need arise.
21,
Well, the
el
manager's
dorsal
got a
10,
decision to make here,
el
whether
dorsal
he's
8,
happy to stick
el
or
dorsal
twist.
87,
Well,
el
that's well
dorsal
spotted.
23. Cambio de
He's going to be
jugadores.
disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super find. Terrific effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Potw did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. João Neves makes a dash for it. And he thumps it clear. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Lukaku played through into space. And that's played in low.
And the shot! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Yildiz does well to get it back. And it's Musiala. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The Netherlands find a position of real strength now. He's in a great position.
And the finish! And with that, the end.
The Netherlands, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the